Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Lincoln Wheat Penny, a coin that might look simple, but holds decades of history and hidden value. Some may be worth just a cent, but others can fetch much more. Let's explore what makes these coins truly collectible. The 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and casual observers alike. With its striking historical presence and rumored value reaching up to $800,000, this coin has become a topic that people love to watch, read about, and share. The coin was minted in Denver as shown by the D-Mint mark and forms part of the beloved Lincoln Wheat Penny series, which ran from 1909 until 1958. This series is often considered the foundation of many coin collections across the United States and around the world, and the 1956 penny continues to play a special role in the hearts of coin enthusiasts. With its good condition and extraordinary value this penny brings with its stories of history, rarity, and discovery that keep people coming back for more. This particular coin showcases the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, which has appeared on the penny since the early 20th century. The reverse side of the coin carries the two wheat ears that curve around the words 1 cent and United States of America, a design that honors American agriculture and unity. These wheat pennies are often collected not only for their age and beauty, but also for the sense of nostalgia they bring. The 1956 penny in good condition reflects the craftsmanship and durability of mid-20th century minting and has survived decades to remain a visible piece of American history. People are naturally fascinated by coins that appear ordinary at first glance but hold unexpected value. The idea that a single penny could be worth as much as $800,000 turns heads and creates a sense of wonder. It encourages people to go through old jars, drawers, and boxes looking for a similar treasure. The thrill of discovering something so valuable from everyday life is one of the reasons why people are drawn to stories, videos, and discussions about this coin. When a coin is said to be worth such a high amount, viewers want to know why, what makes it so special, if they might have something similar hidden away without even realizing it. Several factors contribute to a coin's potential value, and the 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny is no exception. Rarity plays a big role. Even if millions were minted, only a small number might have survived in such well-preserved condition. Some coins also have errors that occurred during the minting process, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. These features can greatly increase a coin's value, especially if they are rare and well-documented, though. This 1956 penny is noted for being in good condition and not necessarily an error. Coin collectors and investors may be paying such high prices due to unique qualities or provenance attached to specific examples. The coin's value also reflects the emotional and historical significance it carries. In 1956, the United States was experiencing a period of growth, optimism, and transition. The post-war boom was in full swing. Families were growing, suburbs were expanding, and people were enjoying newfound prosperity. Coins from this time represent a connection to that era, and the simple yet powerful image of Lincoln on the penny reminds Americans of their shared heritage. The wheat penny in particular stands as a symbol of the hard work and unity that helped build the nation. Collectors often feel a deep appreciation for coins from this period because they represent more than just currency, they represent stories and memories. What makes this coin especially interesting for people to watch is how such a modest object can turn out to be a potential fortune. In the age of social media and video platforms, stories of rare coins being found and sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars spread quickly and captivate audiences around the world. Content featuring the 1956 penny often includes detailed inspections, side-by-side comparisons, and expert opinions that explain what sets a particular example apart. People watch these videos not just for entertainment, but to learn what to look for and how to identify a high-value coin in their own collection. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby. For many, it is a journey through history and discovery. The 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny is an ideal subject for collectors and viewers alike because it balances accessibility with the potential for high reward. Many people might have one of these coins in their collection or come across one in circulation, but only a few will turn out to be of extraordinary value. This sense of possibility drives interest and excitement and keeps people engaged with the story behind each coin. Another aspect that attracts viewers is the visual appeal of the coin itself. A well-preserved wheat penny in good condition shows clear lettering, a strong strike, and minimal wear, which enhances its desirability. Even those who are not coin experts can appreciate the beauty of the design and the history it represents. When content creators show the coin under good lighting, zoom in on the details, and explain its significance, it creates a rich and enjoyable viewing experience that draws people in. The value of this coin, whether real or speculative, adds an extra layer of intrigue, with claims of the 1956 penny reaching values as high as $800,000. The mystery and excitement grow. Viewers are curious to know what justifies that value, how to tell if their coin might be worth that much, and whether there are hidden treasures still out there waiting to be found. These questions fuel a growing interest in coin collecting and help keep coins like this one in the spotlight. In summary, the 1956 Lincoln wheat penny in good condition is far more than just a small copper coin. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of national pride, and a potential fortune in the hands of someone lucky enough to own the right example. The story of this coin appeals to all ages and backgrounds and continues to spark interest through videos, articles, and discussions. With its potential value reaching as high as $800,000, the 1956 penny proves that even the most common objects can hold extraordinary worth, and that the stories behind them are always worth exploring. Next up we have the 1950 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is a coin that has gained significant attention from collectors and enthusiasts around the world. Its condition, described as a red shade, adds to the intrigue and desirability of this historic piece. Coins like this one often capture the imagination of people not only because of their beauty and age, but also because of the potential value they can hold. The 1950 Lincoln wheat penny has become especially popular among viewers and collectors due to stories suggesting that its worth can go as high as $800,000. This staggering figure draws attention and curiosity, prompting people to explore coin collections, old jars, and boxes in hopes of discovering a similar treasure. This coin was minted during a time when America was transitioning out of the post-war era and moving into a new age of growth and technological advancement. The Lincoln wheat penny series, which began in 1909, holds a special place in American numismatic history. Featuring the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and to wheat ears on the back, this coin serves as a tribute to leadership, unity, and the American agricultural heritage. The absence of a mint mark on this 1950 coin indicates that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark during that time. What makes this particular coin so fascinating is the red shade condition. A red shade in coin collecting refers to the original copper color that has been preserved due to limited exposure to air and elements. Over time, copper tends to darken or develop tones of brown, but when a coin retains its original red luster, becomes significantly more attractive to collectors. This natural coloration not only indicates better preservation, but also boosts the perceived rarity and overall appeal of the coin. A red shade 1950 Lincoln penny stands out visually and historically, making it a coin that people love to watch in detailed video showcases or online discussions. The idea that a small penny could be worth up to $800,000 is thrilling for many. It turns what might seem like everyday pocket change into a potential life-changing asset. Stories about high-value coins being found by chance in circulation or forgotten coin collections fuel interest and motivate people to learn more. Collectors and viewers are eager to know how to identify valuable coins, what characteristics to look for, and whether they might already possess something extraordinary without even realizing it. The 1950 to red shade penny is often included in such conversations because of its remarkable appearance and the allure of its possible value. Although millions of these pennies were minted in 1950, to only a fraction have survived in exceptional condition. With a red hue, these well-preserved coins often come from original rolls or sets that were stored away from moisture and handled carefully over the decades. The rarity of finding a red-shade Lincoln penny from this era contributes greatly to its desirability. In numismatics, condition plays a crucial role in determining value, and coins that retain their original mint color are often placed at the top of the market. A coin in this condition can be more eye-catching, more collectible, and potentially much more valuable than its heavily circulated counterparts. Collectors and investors are not only interested in the coin's appearance, but also in its story. Coins are tangible pieces of history, each representing the time period in which it was made. The 1950 to Lincoln penny was part of the post-World War II economy and the rise of the American middle class. During that time, coins were made with a focus on durability and design, and the Lincoln wheat penny stood as a symbol of national pride. Holding such a coin today connects a person to the daily lives of people from over 70 years ago, making the experience of collecting even more meaningful. Another reason why this coin has become popular to watch is due to its simplicity. It is a coin many people may already have or could encounter in everyday life. This accessibility makes the story even more engaging. Unlike rare gold coins or limited edition proofs that are hard to come by, a penny like this might be hiding in plain sight. It creates a sense of possibility and excitement that fuels curiosity and attention across many platforms. In the world of online content, coins like the 1950 to Lincoln penny are featured in videos and articles that detail how to identify valuable specimens, explain grading, and highlight auction results. Viewers are drawn to these videos because they combine visual beauty with informative insights and the thrill of discovery. They showcase close-ups of the coin's texture, date, and color, helping people learn what makes a coin truly stand out. The engaging nature of such content keeps people coming back to learn more, share with others, and perhaps find a valuable coin of their own. The high estimated worth of this coin adds another layer of fascination. Whether the exact value reaches $800,000 or not, the idea that a penny could be worth such a large amount captures public imagination. It inspires hope and encourages the pursuit of knowledge in numismatics. Collectors often start with a small find and gradually grow their understanding and interest through coins like the 1950 to Lincoln penny. In summary, the 1950 to Lincoln wheat penny, without a mint mark in red shade condition, is much more than a small copper coin. It is a piece of history, a symbol of American craftsmanship, and a potential treasure. The fascination with this coin stems from its beauty, preservation, and the incredible possibility of high value. Whether displayed in a collection, featured in a video, or discovered by chance, this coin has a story that captivates viewers and collectors alike. With its estimated worth reaching as high as $800,000, the 1950 to Lincoln penny continues to be a coin that people love to learn about, watch, and dream of finding. The 1958 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is one of those coins that captivates both collectors and the general public due to its timeless design and historical significance. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark at the time, this coin stands as part of the celebrated Lincoln wheat penny series that began in 1909. It's designed by Victor David Brenner, features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the two wheat stalks on the reverse, which earned this series the popular name of wheat pennies. The 1958 issue is notable because it was one of the last years this beloved reverse design was produced before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. This fact alone makes the 1958 penny historically important and an essential addition to any collection. What makes the particular 1958 penny even more remarkable is its condition and unique red shade. Over the decades, many pennies from this era have developed a dull brown tone due to oxidation and handling. A coin that retains its original reddish luster is significantly more valuable if it indicates that it has been well preserved with minimal exposure to the elements. Collectors often pay close attention to the color of copper coins since the red hue is considered the most desirable and attractive. A 1958 penny in red shade condition is much rarer than its common circulated counterparts, and this rarity plays a major role in its potential value. In exceptional cases, high-grade examples have been valued at hundreds of thousands of dollars, and some reports suggest valuations as high as $500,000 or even more when combined with certain rarity factors. The obverse design of the 1958 Lincoln penny is simple yet powerful. Lincoln's profile faces to the right, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1958 to the right. The absence of a mint mark below the date confirms that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. On the reverse, the familiar wheat stalks frame the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with the Latin motto "E pluribus unum" at the top. This design is celebrated for its clarity and symbolism, as it represents strength, unity, and the agricultural roots of the country. For decades, the wheat penny design remained a favorite among the public and collectors alike. The value of a 1958 Lincoln penny can vary greatly depending on its condition, rarity, and whether it has any unique features or errors. Coins that have remained in pristine condition and exhibit their original red luster are highly sought after by numismatists. Some examples of this coin in near-perfect mint state grades have fetched prices far beyond expectations due to their visual appeal and historical significance. In certain cases, the value has been reported to reach or even exceed $800,000, especially when an extraordinary combination of quality, rarity, and collector demand comes into play. Such remarkable values have sparked widespread interest among collectors and the general public, inspiring many people to examine their old coins in hopes of discovering hidden treasures. What makes content about coins like the 1958 penny so appealing to viewers is the combination of history and mystery. People love hearing about small, everyday objects that turn out to be worth fortunes. The story of a simple 1-cent coin being valued at hundreds of thousands of dollars is both surprising and fascinating. Videos and articles about these coins often go viral because they connect people to history while also giving them the exciting feeling that they too might stumble upon something valuable in their pocket change or old family collections. The 1958 penny stands out as an excellent example of this excitement because of its historical importance as one of the last wheat pennies and its potential for high market value. Another reason the 1958 penny is so admired is the craftsmanship and artistry behind its design. Victor David Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln is widely regarded as one of the most dignified depictions of a president on U.S. coinage. His design has endured for over a century, with only minor adjustments showing its timelessness and widespread appeal. The wheat reverse is equally respected for its simplicity, its representation of the country's agricultural heritage, which was an important part of American life in the early 20th century. Collectors who specialize in Lincoln wheat pennies often strive to assemble complete date and mint mark sets. For these collectors, a 1958 penny in excellent condition is a must-have piece, as it represents both the end of an era and a beautiful example of mid-20th century U.S. coinage. Those who are lucky enough to own a red shade version are particularly fortunate because these coins not only stand out for their beauty, but also hold substantial monetary value. The combination of color, condition, and history makes these coins highly competitive at auctions where collectors are willing to pay top prices to secure them. The story of the 1958 penny is also tied to the broader history of America during the late 1950s. It was a time of economic growth, technological advancement, and cultural change. Coins from this era were part of the everyday lives of millions of Americans. They were used to buy essentials from grocery items to postage stamps, and seeing them today provides a tangible link to that vibrant period. For many people, owning a coin like this is like holding a small piece of history in their hand, something that has survived decades and still retains its charm and meaning. In conclusion, the 1958 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark is an extraordinary coin that continues to fascinate collectors and viewers alike. Its red shade condition adds both rarity and beauty, while its historical importance as one of the final wheat pennies makes it a cornerstone for any serious collection. While most examples are valued modestly, the finest specimens have reached astonishing values, sometimes being cited as high as $800,000 when the right combination of rarity and demand occurs. Stories like this make people excited to learn more about coins and inspire them to look closely at the change they have. The 1958 penny is more than just a coin, it is a piece of American history, art, and potential treasure all rolled into one. Next up we have the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark is a fascinating coin that continues to capture the attention of collectors, historians, and everyday viewers alike. This coin has a unique place in American history and numismatics, representing not just a form of currency, but a tangible connection to a time of global conflict and national transformation. Minted during the height of World War II, this coin is an artifact of an era that shaped the modern world. Its design, condition, and potential value make it a topic of interest for many, especially when stories surface about such coins being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. When a 1942 penny in good condition is said to be worth as much as $800,000, the imagination of collectors and casual coin fans alike is sparked instantly. The Lincoln Wheat penny design was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first United States coin to feature a portrait of a real person, and the decision to place Lincoln on the cent reflected a shift in how Americans wanted to memorialize their leaders. The obverse of the coin displays a dignified profile of President Lincoln, while the reverse features two wheat stalks symbolizing prosperity and agricultural heritage. This design remained in use until 1958, making it one of the most iconic and long-running coin designs in American history. The 1942 version is part of that legacy and has become increasingly valued not only for its historical importance but also for its potential rarity and condition. The absence of a mint mark on the 1942 Lincoln penny indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, which at that time did not use a mint mark for cents. Although millions of these coins were produced, not all have survived in good condition. Many were used in everyday transactions, exposed to wear and damage over time. That is why finding one in good condition is becoming more rare as each year passes. A well-preserved coin from this era shows crisp details on Lincoln's portrait, sharp lettering, and an even tone on the surface. These qualities are key in attracting collector interest and driving up potential value, especially when paired with the right amount of attention and provenance. What truly draws people to this coin and makes them want to watch videos or read articles about it is the astonishing claim of high value. The idea that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth up to $800,000 is both thrilling and inspiring. It makes people look at their change differently. It encourages curiosity and motivates individuals to explore the world of coin collecting. People enjoy watching stories unfold about coins that were once lost and forgotten, now commanding attention and high prices in auctions. This emotional journey from obscurity to fame adds to the appeal of the coin. Every viewer imagines the possibility that they too might possess such a rare and valuable coin in their drawer, pocket, or old jar. The 1942 penny represents more than monetary value. It stands as a historical marker from a time when the world was at war and every citizen was contributing to the national effort. Coins from this period hold a special resonance because they were part of the daily lives of people facing uncertainty and sacrifice. The materials used for minting the coin remained largely unchanged from previous years, with the notable exception of the following year, when steel cents were introduced due to copper shortages. That makes the 1942 copper penny even more important. In the timeline of American coinage bridging the gap between pre-war and wartime coin production. In good condition, this coin presents well under close examination. The color might still hold some of its original red tone or have matured into a pleasing brown patina. Details such as Lincoln's cheek jawline and the wheat lines on the reverse will remain visible and sharp. This level of preservation allows the coin to be graded highly by professionals and increases its desirability among collectors. Coin grading plays a significant role in determining a coin's value, and collectors are always eager to find coins that stand out in terms of quality. As more people turn to online platforms to learn about coins and discover hidden treasures, the 1940 to Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark remains a top subject of interest. It is featured in videos that showcase its design, explain its history, and speculate about its worth. These presentations often highlight the excitement of finding a potentially valuable coin and provide tips on what characteristics to look for. Viewers are captivated not just by the visuals, but also by the possibility that a similar coin might be in their possession. The high estimated value of $800,000 brings an added level of excitement and mystery, although not all 1940 to Lincoln pennies will fetch such high prices. The very idea that one might inspires hope and encourages education. Collectors understand that condition, rarity, historical context, and demand all play a role in the valuation of coins. Those who own a coin in exceptional condition may find themselves in a position to benefit from its rarity, especially it has unique features such as errors or exceptional toning. In summary, the 1940 to Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in good condition is a coin that represents both historical depth and modern intrigue. It is a piece of the past that continues to live on through collectors, displays educational content, and viewer fascination. The belief that it could be worth as much as $800,000 makes it a dream coin for many, sparking curiosity and excitement wherever its story is told. Whether found in a collection handed down through generations or discovered in unexpected places, this coin remains a symbol of value, heritage, and possibility that people around the world enjoy watching and learning about. Next up, we have the 1940 for D Lincoln wheat penny stands out as one of the more fascinating coins in American numismatics. Although it is typically known to bear a mint mark from the Denver Mint, many people have encountered what appears to be a 1940 for D penny without a mint mark, which can lead to confusion and curiosity. This has fueled interest among collectors and viewers alike, especially in the digital age, where people enjoy learning about potential rarities through videos and online platforms. The possibility of a unique or mystic version of a known coin always excites the imagination and opens the door to wondering whether something common might actually be extremely rare. In the case of the 1940 for penny, there are some legendary variants and errors that have captured the attention of coin experts and hobbyists for generations, and that intrigue is a major reason why this coin has earned such a high-profile place in collecting conversations. In good condition, the coin reflects its age with moderate wear over Lincoln's profile, and if visible, its slightly worn wheat reverse. The inscriptions are still clear, the date is readable, and the overall structure of the coin remains intact. While good condition is not typically the top end of the grading scale, coins like this can still hold surprising value depending on specific features such as metal content, strike irregularities, or historical context. For instance, the 1940 for series is well known among collectors because of a small group of coins that were accidentally struck on steel plankets left over from the previous year. Most 1940 for pennies were struck in a copper alloy of the U.S. Mint returned to traditional materials after the one-year steel issue of 1943. However, a few leftover steel plankets made their way into the presses, resulting in extremely rare 1940 for steel. Since including a few marked with the Denver Mint D, these errors are exceptionally scarce and can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars and sometimes more in auctions. The buzz around a 1944 Penny without a mint mark, despite being from Denver, could come from dye wear or strike fading, which occasionally causes mint marks to become faint or vanish entirely. Alternatively, it could be the result of an over-polished dye or even a misalignment error, all of which can turn a simple coin into a collector's mystery. Coin enthusiasts are naturally drawn to these details and the thrill of discovery. Videos that explore the differences between normal and abnormal features on coins like the 1944 penny generate significant interest and engagement because they turn learning into a treasure hunt. When audiences see a coin that looks just like theirs suddenly associated with a massive price tag and the potential for rarity, it sparks imagination and a sense of possibility. As for the coin's potential value, stories have circulated about select examples of 1944 Lincoln pennies selling for as high as $400,000 and in unique cases reaching or being estimated near $800,000. Such high values are reserved for extraordinary specimens, typically involving rare errors combined with near-perfect condition. This includes coins struck on the wrong planchet, coins with distinct doubling or other minting anomalies, and coins graded by top grading services at the highest levels of preservation. These features are rare but not impossible, and they create the kind of headlines that draw collectors, dealers, and casual viewers alike into the world of rare coins. The potential for a coin to reach $800,000 is not taken lightly, but with the right mix of rarity, error, and condition, it has been seen in major auctions before and continues to happen in the upper echelons of coin collecting. There is also emotional and historical value that surrounds coins from this era. The 1940s were a time of global upheaval, with World War II influencing every aspect of American life, including coin production. In 1943, copper was needed for the war effort, and so the mint switched to zinc-coated steel for a year, which led to the famous steel cents. When copper returned in 1944, it was not just a change in material, but also a symbol of shifting times. Owning a coin from that period, especially one with a unique feature, makes it more than just metal. It becomes a small, tangible part of history. For collectors, this emotional connection adds another layer of value. For viewers, this story adds depth and makes a video more compelling because it is not just about the dollar amount, it is also about context, meaning, and the thrill of discovery. A coin like the 1944 penny presented as lacking a mint mark and in good condition is enough to stir the attention of knowledgeable collectors and everyday viewers. People are naturally curious about whether their pocket change or inherited coin boxes might contain a hidden gem, and stories like this bring that dream to life. For content creators, discussing such coins provides an engaging mix of education, excitement, and possibility. When you combine the potential for historical significance, error, rarity, and value, you have a story that is easy to watch, share, and remember. And when a coin is connected to value estimates reaching $400,000 or even the high ceiling of $800,000, it becomes a topic that people cannot resist exploring. Next up, we have the 1948 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in circulated condition is a coin that holds a timeless appeal for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. This particular coin belongs to one of the most iconic and widely recognized series in American coinage, the Lincoln wheat penny, which was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The series ran until 1958, and throughout those years it witnessed changes in design, minting practices, and historical events, which have all contributed to the growing fascination around these pennies. The 1948 version carries its own unique place within that story, and with recent attention surrounding rare and high-value finds, many have come to believe that select versions of this coin could be worth as much as $800,000, making it a subject of high interest for coin lovers and content creators around the world. The 1948 Lincoln penny was minted after the end of World War II during a period of economic recovery and cultural transformation in the United States. The nation had just emerged from a global conflict and the late 1940s represented a time of optimism, growth, and rebuilding. Coins produced during this time were a reflection of that era, and they remain symbolic of the strength and resilience of a generation that experienced war, depression, and renewal. The penny itself was minted in large numbers at 3 locations: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. A coin without a mint mark typically means it was produced in Philadelphia, which did not use a mint mark for 1-cent coins at the time. The design of the coin features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. This design by Victor David Brenner became the first American coin to feature a real historical figure rather than an allegorical representation of liberty or justice. It marked a turning point in American coinage and helped to humanize the currency in a way that resonated with the public. On the reverse side, the coin shows two wheat stalks curved inward along the sides, symbolizing abundance and prosperity. This design would remain until it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. Despite being a simple 1-cent coin, the wheat penny carries deep symbolism and remains a powerful reminder of American values and history. A circulated 1948 Lincoln penny will typically show signs of wear from use over the decades. These might include smoothing of the details, light scratches, or changes in color due to oxidation. However, even in circulated condition, the overall beauty and character of the coin can still be seen. Many collectors appreciate these coins because they reflect the reality of their time. These were coins that were used daily by people living through an important period of American history. Their wear tells a story of human hands and countless transactions in an era very different from our own. The idea that a coin like this could be worth as much as $800,000 captures the imagination of many. It fuels the passion of collectors who dream of discovering a hidden treasure, an old coin jar, or a forgotten drawer. Sometimes high values are associated with unique minting errors or extremely rare die varieties. Other times it may be linked to the condition of the coin or its historical context. In rare instances, an ordinary-looking coin turns out to be an ultra-rare version due to minute differences in design, strike, or origin. These discoveries often make headlines and become the subject of popular videos and social media discussions. People are drawn to stories of ordinary items having extraordinary value. This is especially true for coins, which are so common and accessible yet can sometimes carry immense worth. The possibility that a simple penny might be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars is a compelling narrative, and it encourages people to look more closely at the small things in their possession. This sense of discovery and adventure is what makes content about rare coins so enjoyable and widely watched. It blends education, history, and a touch of mystery into something that almost anyone can appreciate. The 1948 Lincoln penny is also a part of the wider story of mid-20th century America. Coins from this period witnessed the rise of modern technology, the birth of the civil rights movement, and the beginning of the space age. Every coin minted carries a timestamp of its era, and collecting these coins is a way of preserving and understanding the past. For younger generations, learning about coins like the 1948 wheat penny provides an entry point into history, economics, and culture. For older generations, these coins bring back memories of a different time and remind them of the changes that have taken place throughout the decades. There is also something deeply personal about coin collecting. Every collector has their own reasons for starting, whether it be the hunt for rare pieces, the joy of organizing, or the historical significance of each coin. The 1948 penny is a favorite among collectors because it is relatively easy to find yet still holds potential surprises. With attention growing around high-value coins, the spotlight on coins like this one continues to shine brighter. Videos showing real people finding rare and valuable coins in unexpected places have gone viral more than once, and they continue to inspire millions. In conclusion, the 1948 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark and in circulated condition is far more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of an era, and a source of endless curiosity. The belief that certain examples of this coin might be worth as much as $800,000 adds an exciting layer of intrigue to what would otherwise be an ordinary object. This combination of history, possibility, and personal connection is what makes coins like this so popular among viewers and collectors. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert, the 1948 penny invites you to look closer and imagine the story behind each detail. Next up we have the 1958 Lincoln Wheat penny is one of the most intriguing coins in American numismatic history, and it continues to attract the attention of collectors and casual viewers alike. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint and bears the small d mint mark just below the date on the obverse side. Its design is part of the classic Lincoln Wheat cent series, which began in 1909 and ended in 1958, making this particular year the final production of the beloved wheat reverse. The wheat penny design, which features two stylized wheat stalks flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America, instantly recognizable and remains one of the most iconic and cherished coin designs in American history. The obverse of the coin showcases the side profile of Abraham Lincoln, which was originally designed by Victor David Brenner to honor the centennial of Lincoln's birth. This combination of historical significance and visual simplicity makes the 1958 penny a fascinating subject for collectors and for people who enjoy learning about rare and potentially valuable coins. The condition of this specific coin is described as good, which means it has seen some circulation and exhibits where on the high points, such as Lincoln's cheek and jawline, and on the tips of the wheat stalks on the reverse. However, all major details remain visible and the date, mint mark, and inscriptions are still clear. While this may not be considered a mint state or uncirculated coin, the fact that it is still in good collectible condition adds to its appeal, especially when combined with the historical importance of the final year of wheat penny production. For many viewers, the idea of a common coin potentially being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars is exciting and compelling. It makes people curious and encourages them to take a second look at the coins they may have in their pockets or tucked away in old jars and drawers. The value of the 1958 Lincoln Wheat penny can vary greatly depending on condition, strike quality, rarity, and any unique characteristics such as doubling or other minting errors. While millions of these coins were struck, making them relatively common in most conditions, a few rare specimens have made headlines for their extraordinary features. One of the most talked about examples is the 1958 double die obverse penny, which was mistakenly struck with a doubled image on the obverse side, leading to a dramatic doubling of the inscriptions, such as Liberty and In God We Trust. Only a few of these coins are known to exist, and they have fetched prices in the hundreds of thousands of dollars in public auctions. Some even suggest values reaching up to or exceeding $800,000 depending on the condition and the intensity of the doubling. For this reason, the 1958 penny is often checked carefully by collectors for any sign of unusual features or errors. The story behind the 1958 penny also captures the interest of viewers because it represents the end of an era. After nearly 50 years of production, the United States Mint retired the wheat reverse design in favor of the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. This change marked a significant shift in American coin design and added historical value to the final year of wheat cent production. The 1958 penny is often seen as the last chapter, a long and meaningful story, making it especially desirable for those who wish to complete a full collection of wheat cent or who appreciate the design's historical context. Collectors are also drawn to the coin's timeless design and the legacy of President Lincoln, which it represents. The image of Lincoln on the obverse is a powerful and enduring symbol of American values and history. For many people, owning a Lincoln penny from this era is like holding a piece of the past in their hand. This emotional connection adds another layer of value that goes beyond the monetary figure. It is a reminder of simpler times and a tribute to one of the nation's most respected leaders. Videos and stories about the 1958 penny are especially popular online, because they combine history, mystery, and the thrill of potential discovery. Viewers love the idea that an ordinary-looking coin could be worth a fortune, especially when it involves an iconic series like the wheat penny. The dramatic contrast between a coin's face value of 1 cent and a possible market value of $700,000 or even $800,000 makes for captivating content. It sparks interest and conversation and encourages people to search through their own coins in hopes of finding a hidden gem. Another reason the 1958 D penny is so appealing is because it is accessible. Unlike some rare coins that are nearly impossible to find in the wild, the 1958 D penny is common enough that many people have seen or held one without realizing its potential value. This accessibility makes the story even more powerful because it gives everyone the chance to participate in the excitement. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a casual viewer, the idea of discovering a rare and valuable coin in your own possession is thrilling and makes for great storytelling. Next up we have the 1937 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is one of the most captivating coins for both seasoned collectors and casual enthusiasts. Its timeless design, historical significance, and growing attention in the numismatic world make it a fascinating subject for anyone interested in rare and potentially high-value coins. Well, millions of these pennies were minted in Philadelphia, which is why there is no mint mark on the coin. Some rare examples and unique variations have surfaced over the years, capturing headlines and reaching astonishing values. One such story involves a 1937 wheat penny with exceptional qualities and an estimated value as high as $800,000, making it a hot topic among collectors and viewers alike. This particular 1937 wheat penny is in used condition, which means it shows signs of circulation, including some wear on the surface, but still retains its identifying features. Despite being used, the coin remains of interest because of its age, rarity, and the growing excitement around wheat cents from the early to mid-20th century. The obverse of the coin features the classic bust of President Abraham Lincoln facing right with the inscriptions of the year, the word liberty, and the phrase "In God We Trust." The reverse side includes the words 1 cent and United States of America framed by 2 stalks of wheat, which gives this coin series its well-known nickname. This design remained in place from 1909 to 1958 and continues to attract admiration for its simplicity and strong historical connection. Collectors and viewers alike are often drawn to coins like the 1937 penny because of the stories they tell. Each coin is a small piece of history, a relic from a different time that offers a glimpse into the economic and cultural climate of the era. In 1937, the United States was still recovering from the Great Depression, and coins like these were in constant circulation. Their survival through decades of use adds to their character and increases their appeal. For many people, the idea that a penny from such a distant era be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars today is not only exciting but also inspiring. It encourages everyday individuals to search their change jars and coin collections with the hope of finding a forgotten treasure. What makes the 1937 penny so valuable in some cases is not just its age or design, but the presence of rare minting errors, unique die characteristics, or superior condition examples. In the numismatic world, even the slightest variation from the norm can increase a coin's value exponentially. Some collectors have found coins with double die errors, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes that fetch incredible prices at auction. A 1937 penny with an unusual feature or perfect preservation could easily become one of the most sought-after coins in the market. When coins like these appear with high valuations, such as $800,000, they create a wave of curiosity and excitement in the community. Stories and videos that explore these valuable finds quickly go viral as viewers are eager to see what makes these coins so special. Even though the majority of 1937 Lincoln pennies may not command such high prices, there is always the chance that a rare specimen is hiding among them. This sense of possibility fuels the fascination around old coins, especially those with a legendary value attached to them. A coin that was once spent on a piece of candy or tucked away in a drawer might now be worth a life-changing amount. 4. Viewers, this creates a magical combination of nostalgia discovery and financial potential that is hard to resist. The demand for wheat pennies has grown steadily over the years due to their historical value, distinctive design, and the stories they carry. The 1937 Lincoln penny is a prime example of a coin that appeals to a wide audience. From the young enthusiast learning about coin collecting for the first time to the experienced numismatist looking for hidden gems, this coin has something for everyone. It's linked to President Lincoln, its survival over nearly a century, and the allure of a possibly enormous valuation make it a compelling topic for any coin-related video or article. Another reason why the 1937 penny is so popular is its accessibility. Unlike gold coins or ultra-rare commemorative pieces, this coin was once common and widely used. People feel a personal connection to it because they can imagine their grandparents or great-grandparents using it in everyday life. This emotional link adds value that cannot be measured in dollars and cents. It also increases viewer interest because it makes the coin feel like a tangible piece of the past that anyone could stumble upon. In the age of viral content and digital storytelling, a coin like the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark in use condition, but with potential value reaching $800,000 is pure gold. It offers the perfect blend of history, mystery, and reward. People enjoy watching stories of hidden fortunes found in ordinary places, and coins like this bring that dream to life. Whether it is discovered in an attic collection inherited from a relative or pulled from an old box in the basement, a valuable penny is a story that resonates with millions. In conclusion, the 1937 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark stands as a symbol of hidden value, historical significance, and collector passion. Its humble appearance belies the powerful story it carries and the potential fortune it may hold. For viewers and collectors alike, it represents the idea that extraordinary things can come from the most ordinary places, with an estimated worth reaching up to $800,000 in rare cases. This coin remains one of the most compelling subjects in numismatics and a favorite topic for anyone who enjoys discovering the unexpected treasures of the past. Next up, we have the 1950 S Lincoln wheat penny without a visible mint mark in good condition is a coin that has intrigued collectors and coin enthusiasts for many years. With a history rooted deep in American culture and a reputation built on years of popularity, the Lincoln wheat penny remains one of the most collected coins in the United States. The 1950 S version carries a unique charm, especially when considered in the context of its condition, rarity, and the stories that emerge around high-value examples. When a coin like this is rumored or reported to be worth as much as $800,000, it naturally draws the attention of people around the world and becomes a favorite subject for videos, online content, and collector discussions. The Lincoln wheat penny series was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first American coin to feature the image of a real historical figure, replacing the more abstract symbols of liberty used on earlier designs. The decision to place Lincoln on the 1-cent coin marked a shift in how the country remembered its past and how national figures were celebrated. The obverse of the coin shows a profile of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse of the coin features two stalks of wheat, which is how the penny gets its name. This design remained in place until 1958, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The 1950 Lincoln wheat penny was produced in 3 mint locations that year: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coin in question is the 1950 S version, which means it was struck at the San Francisco Mint. Normally, this coin would include an S mint mark beneath the date, but in rare cases, due to where striking errors or damage, the mint mark might not be visible. This kind of detail adds a layer of mystery to a coin and can elevate its status in the eyes of collectors. When a coin appears to lack a mint mark or carries some unusual trait, it is often subjected to closer examination and greater interest from both hobbyists and professionals. In good condition, the 1950 for S Lincoln penny displays well. The portrait of Lincoln is usually still quite clear, with features like the hairlines, face, and coat folds remaining visible to the naked eye. On the reverse side, the two wheat stalks often show solid definition and the lettering remains easy to read. Even if the coin has been in circulation, the careful handling and storage of the penny can preserve its quality for many decades. The appeal of a well-kept vintage coin lies in its ability to tell a story from the past while still retaining visual impact and historic value. What truly captivates people and makes them want to watch videos or read stories about coins like the 1950 for S wheat penny is the possibility that it could be worth a fortune. The idea of a 1-cent coin being valued at $800,000 creates a sense of wonder and excitement. It encourages viewers to check their own collections and to learn more about what makes some coins rare and valuable. This kind of content is not only educational, but also thrilling because it taps into the universal curiosity about hidden treasure and unexpected wealth. People enjoy watching videos where everyday objects like a penny are revealed to be worth a life-changing amount of money. The coin collecting world is full of surprises, and sometimes coins that seem ordinary turn out to be anything but. Factors that can drive up a coin's value include its condition, its rarity, its historical context, and sometimes mint errors or variations that are extremely uncommon. In the case of the 1950 for S penny, certain varieties, including those with repunched mint marks, doubling, or striking anomalies, can become highly sought after. When these varieties are confirmed and when the coin is in excellent condition, the value can rise significantly. Another reason coins like the 1950 for S penny gain so much popularity is their accessibility. Almost every American has handled a penny at some point in their lives, and many people have small collections of coins from the past tucked away in jars, drawers, or albums. The potential that one of these coins could be worth an enormous sum makes the hobby relatable and thrilling. Even those who do not collect coins professionally find joy in learning about them, and the internet has made it easier than ever to explore the stories behind these small pieces of metal. In conclusion, the 195 for S Lincoln wheat penny without a visible mint mark and in good condition represents the best of both worlds for collectors and content creators. It has historical depth, visual interest, and a thrilling sense of possibility. The thought that such a coin could be worth as much as $800,000 drives interest, curiosity, and engagement from viewers around the globe. It inspires people to take a closer look at the change in their pockets and to appreciate the stories that even the smallest coins can tell. Whether you are a collector, a historian, or simply someone who enjoys a good mystery, this coin continues to hold a strong place in the imagination and excitement of many. Next up, we have the 1948 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in bad rusty condition is an intriguing coin that has gained the attention of collectors and viewers alike due to its remarkable historical background and the astonishing potential value it can reach. While many might overlook a coin that shows signs of rust and heavy, where the truth is that age, rarity, and unique stories often hold more weight in the world of numismatics than appearance alone. This particular penny dated 1948 and struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why there is no mint mark, is a part of a beloved series of coins that has long fascinated Americans and collectors around the world. The idea that a penny like this could be worth as much as $800,000 is not only exciting but also sparks a sense of wonder and possibility in those who see or hear about it. This coin features the classic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side with the inscriptions of the year, the word liberty, and the phrase "In God We Trust." On the reverse side are two wheat stalks curving around the words 1 cent and United States of America. This wheat penny design was in use from 1909 to 1958 and remains one of the most iconic and recognizable coin designs in United States history. Despite the coin's poor physical condition, the design remains a strong symbol of the era it represents and continues to capture the attention of both collectors and everyday people who find it interesting and nostalgic. The year 1948 came just a few years after the end of World War II, during a period of great economic and social transition in the United States. Coins from this time carry the legacy of a nation that was rebuilding and transforming itself. These small pieces of copper tell the story of everyday life from that time when items were bought and sold with physical currency that changed hands. Countless times, the rust and wear on this particular coin are not just signs of age, but a record of its journey through time. It may have passed through the pockets of factory workers, soldiers returning home, or children saving up their allowances. That kind of history gives the coin a value far beyond its face value and even beyond its condition. One of the reasons why coins like the 1948 Lincoln penny can command such high prices is the presence of rare varieties, minting errors, or other unique features that make them stand out from the rest. While millions of these pennies were produced, only a few may contain certain characteristics that elevate their value dramatically. These could include double die errors, planchet flaws, or even changes in composition. In some cases, collectors are willing to pay large amounts for coins with historical significance or those that fill a rare gap in their collection. A coin like this one, even in bad rusty condition, could potentially possess one of those rare characteristics, making it a high-value item worth up to $800,000 in the right circumstances. The emotional appeal of the 1948 wheat penny also plays a big role in why people enjoy watching content related to it. There is something fascinating about the idea that a simple coin found in an old drawer or inherited from a relative could turn out to be a treasure. This creates a feeling of excitement and hope that inspires people to look through their own collections or even just their loose change. Viewers are drawn to stories of hidden wealth and unexpected discoveries, and coins like this one are perfect examples of how ordinary objects can become extraordinary when looked at through the right lens. In addition to its historical and emotional appeal, this coin also serves as a symbol of the broader world of coin collecting. It shows that condition is just one part of a much larger equation. Rarity, provenance, and public interest can sometimes outweigh physical flaws, especially when a coin has a story to tell. For viewers, this adds to the drama and intrigue. They enjoy the suspense of finding out whether a worn or rusty coin could actually be a jackpot and the possibility that they too might have something valuable hidden away. The popularity of Lincoln wheat pennies has remained strong over the decades and continues to grow as new generations discover the hobby of coin collecting. These coins are often seen as a gateway into the world of numismatics because they are relatively easy to find yet offer the potential for discovering rare and valuable pieces. The 1948 version, especially one in rusty and aged condition, offers a perfect blend of accessibility and mystery. It is a coin that sparks curiosity and invites further exploration. In the world of coin videos and content, the 1948 Lincoln wheat penny is the kind of subject that people love to watch. The combination of its age, condition, and rumored high value makes it a compelling story that people cannot help but click on. Whether it is shown in a video being pulled from an old coin jar or discussed in a detailed breakdown of its features, this coin holds the power to captivate and entertain while also educating viewers about the fascinating world of numismatics.